Now, being a knowledgeable Australian bushman, I've got to be very careful around here of mosquitoes, because mosquitoes are everywhere. And see all these big trees, very famous for drop bears. So I have to be very conscious of where I'm walking, because any minute now a drop bear could fall out of any of these trees and endanger my life. So that's one of the things that we have to deal with being Australians. Poisonous snakes, poisonous spiders, drop bears, and plenty of rogue women that you have to be very conscious of, especially out in this beautiful Australian bush. You can't be too careful, especially being a very attractive, intelligent man like myself. Temporarily, I've turned that pump on, so that pump is now blowing water up into this pond, causing this pond to overflow into this pond, and then causing this one to overflow into that pond. Now, because there's a crack down there, I'm not going to leave this running for too long, but there would be no problem just to leave this running while you are enjoying it. Maybe if you had guests over or something like that. So by the time I've done this clean today, these ponds will be so much cleaner, but under no circumstance am I suggesting that they'll be cleaned. I think you'd have to come back another 1 or 2 times in order to get it any description of clean. But once again, we don't want to be doing too much at once, because we don't want to be stressing the fish too much. So looking at this water course at the moment, this section here doesn't appear to be losing much. I'm not so confident about down here. This pond is run on a Wasa gear. You pay the money for it, but God, it's worth it. In the aquatic industry, it really is, you get what you pay for. And if you go getting yourself good quality equipment, there really is no alternative. It really is so much better. Fuck off, you fucking leech. I had a leech. The leech sucked on me. Oh, okay. Anyway, so I'm going to have to give the canister a clean. I'll be very careful cleaning this, because it's full of little cherry shrimp looking shrimps. To clean the waterfall. And away we go. So this pond's slowly clearing up now. Fish are looking very good. Very happy, very healthy. How cool would it be if we put a little wave maker in here? Create a wave through this, that'll look awesome. How do you reckon, fishies? So I've given the water course a good clean now. Now this one is pretty much going to be the hardest, I think, because there's so many little shrimp in here that I really don't want to be killing. So I'm going to start the same process. I'm going to remove a lot of the fake plant, so the floating plant, put a little bit of it back in, give the animals a bit of refuge, and then before I go, I'll fire up the filters and check it all out. I keep finding leeches too on the waterfall, so there's something you have to be very careful of, because the leeches suck your blood and you don't want them to give you AIDS. Because some leeches suck your blood, others just steal all your money, and others give you AIDS, so be careful of leeches. Some busy little ants made themselves a little home inside the filter. So this one also has a UV inside it. You really want to replace the UVs once a year if you want them to help you clear your water. This filter works on a backwash. So as you can see, it's very overdue for a clean. So what normally happens with this filter is you switch this over to backwash, then you open this up, and that shoots the water out here, and then you pump on this handle, and then what that does is compress these sponges so they don't get dirty like that. These sponges are so dirty they really should be replaced. Use water from the pond to get the filter pretty clean. So now I can start putting it all back together again, and that's the filter cleaned. Just the UV will need replacing. Here's something you never want to find down your pants. It's a leech. This is not something you want sucking on you. Pretty gross little creature. aren't you, mate? Like a little detachable penis. Or not. It's a bloody blowfly around here driving me nuts too. If I find you, blowfly, I'm going to kill you. I'm a bit of a ninja too. Be very scared. Being attacked by the elements. Hear that stupid blowfly? He's pissing me off. Come on, drop bear, come and get him. So, little buddy, having a drink. Come to check on your fishies. What I'm doing at the moment is scooping out all the junk, and then I'm sifting through by hand and getting any fish or shrimp out. There's some really coloured, beautiful coloured little rosy barbs in here. Beautiful. I've found quite a number of baby goldfish in this system as well. Little baby goldfish. There you go, Mr. Baby Goldfish. So what I've been doing at the moment is netting all the junk out of this one, been backwashing the filter, and I've been slowly collecting any shrimp and fish that I'm catching in here. And this pond is taking by far the longest because it was so dirty. The bottom pond is often the most dirty, that's where all the crap ends up. And the filter was really bad, so it did take me a lot longer than I hoped. And we have a beautiful chocolate milkshake now. And I'm starting to really get sick of these mosquitoes biting me. It's late now, so before it gets dark, start packing up. And we'll look for drop bears. You hear the whipbird in the background every now and then. They're beautiful. We get them down the back of my place too. There you go, that was the whipbird. I spent weeks trying to film one of those, but I ended up getting. Okay, so now I'm going to go and turn the tap off. This pond has had a major clean, even though it looks like it is a chocolate milkshake. The filter is running beautifully. Now notice the way the filter, I'm trying to make sure that the water returns so it agitates the surface going back in, because the filter is going to grow lots of good bacteria, and the good bacteria is going to suck all the oxygen out of the water. So I really want that oxygen to go back in again when the filter is on. Now, if I wasn't so tired, I'd make an effort to probably clean that up a little bit, make it look less thing, but I've still got a fair bit of work to do. When I was emptying the water out of the pond, I was pretty much putting them through these drums to try and catch any fish in the bottom of them. And most of the fish and shrimp that I have collected are in here. So what I'm going to do now is just return them to the pond. So that's the fish and shrimp. There was plenty of them in here. And now I'm going to start cleaning up before it gets too dark. And that's job number one gone. I can hear an owl too. There's an owl up there somewhere. I love owls, they're so cool. Slowly starting to clear up. In a day or so, it'll be clearer than it's ever been in a long time. That one's slowly clearing up. That one's slowly clearing up. Give it a bit of time and it will all be nice. And much better than it was. But we're going into spring now, so it's time to do your ponds up so you can enjoy your yard. But once again, quite often, it takes more than one single go. But that's a good start. All done. That was pretty hard work, but what a beautiful place. Very satisfying. It's fun. So obviously there's a leech down there somewhere. Fucking leech. Where is he? That's fun. Leech. Bloody hell. There's a little prick. There's blood everywhere.